Hey, well done. I'm out for a bit of a stealth hunt today. It's gonna be cold tonight, and I've got a nice camo top. Let's do it. That's a good one. I'm really pleased with how that turned out.
Yep, that'll do me.
Hey guys, so in the past when I've done real stealth camping, I've been using a solid colour brown or green tarp with camo netting chucked over the top of it and leaves and sticks as well. And that works really, really well. But it's not always practical to carry around a load of camo netting, of course. So this time I'm going to try using a camo coloured tarp. I want to try and blend into the ground, particularly from that direction, because I've already seen some people walking around over there. So hopefully I can go unnoticed. Let me show you what I'm working with. So this here is my tarp. It's a 3x3 metre multicam. Then I've got a couple of trekking poles and I've got cordage, pegs. Right, let's see what we can throw together. I'm thinking I might try some sort of low profile envelope style configuration, but I'll have a play. We'll see what we can create. Okay, so I've got it laid out where I think I want it to go. I'm going to peg in this side of the tarp, fold the other side over, so this side will create our floor, that side's going to be the roof, and I want it nice and low profile, so hopefully we'll go unnoticed. Yeah. This is what I've decided to go with. The trekking poles both at this end. So I've got a bit of height at this end, that'll be my head end, and then my foot end can go under the flat bit. I'm not expecting rain tonight, but this will just help give me a bit of shelter, retain a little bit of body heat, keep the breeze off me, and most importantly, hopefully it'll hide me from being seen from that direction. But what I do want to do is chuck some leaves sort of along the edges to break up this straight line here. So let's do that, and then we'll head over there and see what we can see. The shelter's back there. I'm just looking in here to see if I can find any boughs from dead evergreens. And I found this, but typically I didn't bring a saw out with me. So I don't think I can open these. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Let's take that. What else can we do? Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Really good. Brilliant. Thank you, Tree. Right, so I've covered these two lines quite effectively with leaves and sticks. And now I've got our evergreen boughs to try and do something with these lines at the top. See if we can blend them in. So I'm just sort of tucking these in to the tie up point. Oh, amazing. Need some more. So that is my finished shelter. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. And I love how the camo just fills in the gaps between all your leaves and sticks and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. So let's have a look and see how it looks from over here. And then we'll get sorted inside. Make it cozy. So this is the path, and shelter is here. Can you see it? You know, if I didn't know it was there, I wouldn't be able to see that at all.
I'm John. I wanted to quit smoking for years. I tried several different times. Nothing seemed to work for me, but I didn't give up. Eventually, I found the right doctor, and together we came up with a plan that finally worked by using 2 quit smoking medicines and getting counseling. My tip is, keep trying. You only have to quit for good once.
You can quit. For free help, text QUIT NOW to 333-888.
I feel like every time we go swimming together, it's in a really beautiful wild place. So beautiful! It looks like the ocean.
So as good as it gets.
I'm all set up under there. I've got my lovely floofy winter sleep system, my nice warm bag. I'm going to get in that soon actually because it's pretty chilly already. I've got my little lantern on the go that gives lovely cozy vibes. And I've got my tiny DCA tarp down here just to give me a little bit of room to sit outside without getting all mucky, because the headroom in here, of course, is more to sort of lay down in, nice and low profile. So yeah, I think this is perfect really. I'm really happy with it. It's got nice vibes tonight in the woods. It's so lovely and still and cold. Hopefully quiet all night. We'll get a nice rest. So to sleep tonight, I'm just gonna scoot under here like that. Yeah,
That would do me.
it is coming up to 7 o'clock. It's just above freezing, and I'm just gonna heat up a nice hot drink. I think this is gonna be too cold to light with a ferro rod, but I've got matches as well. But if you don't have matches, just put the lid on this nice and tight, stick it in your sleeping bag with you for a little while till it warms up, and then you'll be able to light it with your ferro rod again. So these trekking poles, which are doing a lovely job holding my shelter up, you don't have to use trekking poles. If you're not a trekking pole user, you could just use sticks in the woods. There's sticks everywhere here, so I've brought loads of hot drinks out with me tonight. Well, because it's going to be cold and because it's had a long night, I'm going to have lots of hot drinks. Typically, I forgot my Sudoku book. I usually bring that out in the winter to keep me occupied. Never mind. Right, decaf. I would really love tonight if I could catch some kind of Chris out on my trail cams. I feel like I haven't caught anything in ages, so maybe tonight will be the night. A little deer, or a fox, or a badger. I haven't seen a badger in ages. There's a few stars out in the sky, although it is quite a light sky tonight, so you can't see them very well. I think there's a big moon hiding somewhere. What a night it is to be out. I'm just trying to find somewhere to put my trail cam. Try and get some critters tonight. I've got a really bright light on at camp, so I won't lose it. I have a terrible fear of wandering off into the woods into the dark and not being able to find camp again. It's nightmarish, so I'll know where to head for. I think I'm gonna sleep good here. That's really nice.
I'll sit in the signal flare if everything goes right. Just sleep and dream of riding on a wave of light.
It is about 5 in the morning, having a lovely night, so comfy under here. I've had a really nice sleep already. It's about minus 1.5. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more sleep. Morning! It's 7:30. I would have slept a lot longer, but I forgot to turn my alarm off. It's -2 outside, but in here it's about 1.5 degrees, so that's actually an amazing heat difference. I wasn't expecting that. I think because the shelter goes all the way to the ground, it's stopping the heat leaving out the sides and around the edges. Pretty toasty in the sleeping bag with the hand warmers on the go. And I just went to get my trail cam, and there's a fox on it. It's not the best footage in the world. Maybe if I put it in slow-mo or something, it'll look really majestic. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting. And yeah, I've had a lovely night out. I love a cold, crispy winter night. I was having a weird dream though. Once I went back to sleep, I was dreaming that I'd pitched next to like a really busy building with loads of people, and I just didn't notice it when I pitched, and I woke up to all these people milling around looking at me. And I quite often have dreams like that, particularly when I'm stealth camping and you know that people could be around. Funny how your brain processes stuff when you're asleep. Yeah, the shelter has done amazing. I don't know. Well, stealthy still. I really love it. I think I've got a tiny little bit of slippage where some of my leaves have moved. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice this morning. That's probably the only downside I've found actually of using the camo tarp by itself as opposed to like a tarp with camo netting over the top, because with the camo netting it's that rough textured surface that kind of holds all your leaves and twigs in place, but on this where it's just a tarp things can slide about a bit easier, but it's fine actually. I'm using my rucksack to sort of lift up the head end of my nut and as a little storage compartment and my bits and bobs. Right, I'm gonna have me another hot drink and then I'm gonna get packed up and get on my way. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up.